we done? Do we have it now? Can we use it now? How about now? How many more minutes? Can we use it?
Hello!
Hi! Welcome to Girls on
The
Girls.
show that keeps you on top of girls!
I am Bridgid.
I'm Ellen.
We just watched the season finale of season 4.
And we have a drink to drink with it. And we have a special guest coming. It's a very exciting episode, and we're so happy you're here with us to celebrate. But first, let's check the stocks. I heard the NASDAQ was down. I don't know.
I know.
Was I wrong?
Well, no, I mean, I think everything went crazy with Olive Garden, just really.
Google's up. Netflix up.
Olive
Disney
Garden.
is up.
Olive Garden is killing it.
Well, that's very important to know if we're gonna go do what we're gonna do now.
Go to Olive Garden.
Yes! Where we'll talk about the show and
Okay.
eat breadsticks.
I'm gonna do an Ellen segue. You know where I want to go?
The Olive Garden!
Talk about the show.
That was a crazy episode! Before we talk about it real fast, I want to introduce Leandra Ryan of Bitch Please Comedy.
Yeah, bitchpleasecomedy.com. We're
It's-
a sketch comedy web series. And
We'll put a link so they can hit it to subscribe.
Do it. Subscribe. For the love of God, subscribe, because we're awesome.
Leandra has been directing some of our episodes, and it's been really awesome.
Yeah, so we wanted to get her on camera because how can you leave this off camera? Can we talk about Desi, where we think he is or where he went when he didn't show up? He's either at an ashram or with his ex. These are my guesses.
I think it's a place where you stay, you don't really pay, you do you sweep up in exchange for yoga. It's like a yoga commune.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's probably not dead.
I feel like he's probably not dead.
I'm so proud of Marty. I'm so proud of everyone.
Yeah, Marty sounded great.
I was so glad she stepped up. Even though she was terrified, I was like, go you.
Yeah.
I was so happy all the girls
Everyone, I'm so
finally
proud of everyone.
yes, I was like,
Yes.
go, way to make the right decision. Go to Japan.
Yes.
Don't take Adam. Birth that baby.
It was all about girl power.
It was
I feel like-
it really was about girl power. It was
Well, what did you think about the fact that it ended with her with Fran? I kind of wanted to see her single in 6 months. I know I'm in the minority, but I was kind of like, oh, did we have to end up making it about a boy?
I just love Fran, though.
I know. I'm
He's
Fran.
so perfect.
Oh, Fran is perfect.
I would take him over Ray, possibly.
I don't know.
Ray's pretty special still, though. I mean, that speech Ray.
Yeah, that was.
It was a little much. I mean, it was a little
of course,
much.
This is TV.
I know. I mean,
What
it
was too much? What
Like,
were you
it was
oh.
sweet, but when he started, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what his words were, but he
The
was
distressed
very.
shirt, the
like-
Imagine Dragons.
I was
that
all
was
about
great.
the Imagine Dragons reference. I was more about how much he was gushing over her.
She's a complex.
yeah,
brilliant,
all of
beautiful,
that
and
stuff. I was
is
just
she
like,
that?
come on, man.
Yeah, she's not.
I was like, but she's not those things. I know we're supposed to be like, oh, he's obviously still in love with her, and that's what the whole point of the speech was. But I don't know.
What do you think he likes about her?
I don't get it.
I mean, she's really hot, but besides that,
I don't think she's any hotter than any of the other girls.
oh, I think she's definitely the hottest one.
She looked really good on that stage. The post-crying makeup was a good look on
that
her.
makeup was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked beautiful in that light. Good job, Marnie.
I think it was Pete's Candy Shop in New York. I'm not sure.
Bridgid with the NY intel.
And soon to be Tokyo. I was so.
Oh,
yeah.
Bridgid, can you please say I'm so excited she's going to Tokyo?
シャシャナさんは東京に行ってだから私はとっても嬉しい。
Wow.
Watashi wa.
She could have just said anything,
Yes.
and
Subtitles,
we'd just be
Please put subtitles.
yeah. We're so international on this show. I think my favorite line was "Be the walker, not the dog."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
Cause that is just I thought that was super empowering, and I don't know. I'm gonna write it on my Facebook under quotes.
I'm gonna do something super permanent, write it on Facebook. Another girl got born.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Another person stepping it up. Go Jessa. Go Jessa.
She was-
birthday.
I could never have done that. I would have, as soon as I got there, I would have called the ambulance like right away. I would not have dealt with any of that. The last thing I would have done is put my head in that water. Oh, and I was so amazed by her because I'm like, I could never.
I could never be I don't think I could be around a woman giving birth like it. When they
Oh my
showed us
God.
in sex ed class, I like had to put my head between my knees
It was
because I got
terrifying.
so faint when I saw a video of a woman giving birth. I'm just like, no.
All y'all that need some people to be there when you're having babies, you can call
Are
me.
you a doula?
Would you have done that?
No, but I would be.
Would you have put your head in that water? Okay.
Oh my god, I love
Noted.
When I was like
Noted.
5, I would like go to the library and be like, "Hello, where's your section on childbirth?"
What?
Whoa.
Yes, I know. It was probably like me wanting to learn about sex, but
I'm not in for any of it at
I
all.
don't know.
At all.
I'm glad. Well, we're a good team, guys. We get advice. We have a birther, and I will get us drunk.
Well, when the scene was like Adam and Hannah in the hospital or whatever, he was like, I don't really know what I was doing with Mimi Rose, and she's like, oh, well, that always happens like after a breakup. You're like, oh, what was that? What was I doing? You know? And then like as it goes on, like you start to remember like the good stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is so true. Like every time I enter a relationship, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? You know? It's like everything that you felt during it, you like doubt later. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's so right
Well,
on.
Do you feel like if Fran wasn't in the picture, she would have done that? Like, do you
Yeah.
think she would have taken him back if she knew she didn't like have? I mean, it started with Fran giving her that little back rub, like.
I mean, maybe she would have.
Yeah, it's so.
I mean, it was really, I could tell it was really hard for her to say no.
Yeah, she had like this smile on her face. She's like, I can't. And she's trying to smile and she's crying. And it's like, oh, Lena Dunham, here comes your Golden Globe and Emmy for that performance, because that was great.
It was, yeah.
It was great. They should just give all the awards to girls this year.
maybe Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh yeah. That's got to get in there.
Hannah's parents. Yikes. That was like a horror movie. It was like
I liked how I felt like the childbirth or something kind of opened something up in Hannah to where she was like finally willing to like talk to her dad.
I feel like she's always wanted to talk to her dad. It was talking to her mom that she wanted, and her mom was like, no.
Well, but she seemed pretty uncomfortable with like the whole, you know,
You're
him being
right.
gay and stuff,
Oh,
and like she
yeah.
was trying to like distance herself from that, and I feel like this was like the first time since that happened where she was like, hi,
Yeah.
you're a human, like
true.
let's just talk like humans.
Yeah, and who knows what we're gonna see from Adam. I can't wait to see what happens with everyone. I can't wait to see Shoshana in Tokyo. That's gonna be she kind of is an anime already.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna write like fan fiction about how excited I am for her in Tokyo.
Can't wait. Just wait for opening season of Girls on Girls season 5. We will all be dressed like we're hanging out in Tokyo. This is the plan.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna drink sake.
But we're not gonna be racist about it. We're gonna be like,
No, I
No.
speak Japanese.
She
I
speaks
can't
Japanese.
be racist.
I played taiko drums for years. We cannot be racist about it.
and I'm just friends with them. I like sushi
and
and sake. I like sake.
ooh, yeah.
She's our advisor.
I'm a supporter.
so-
I'm a
I'm
supporter,
a supporter
of
of Asia.
Japanese culture.
I just want to come across as supporters of Japan.
Yeah. That's basically the goal of this whole show.
Do you guys want to go drink?
Yes! Please. Thought you'd never ask.
You guys, we are making the Dunham Daiquiri.
Ooh.
Yes. Ernest Hemingway has a daiquiri named after him, and Lena Dunham is also a writer, as is her character Hannah, so I thought she ought to have her own daiquiri.
She's on the same wavelenth as Ernest Hemingway, I feel.
Like if you
Hearts.
took a picture of their auras, probably the same color.
Probably.
What is a
Reddit.
daiquiri?
A daiquiri, classically, is about 2 parts rum to 1 part of lime juice to half a part of sugar.
Okay.
Simple syrup. So we start with 2 ounces of rum,
What kind of rum?
white rum, clear rum.
Okay.
I went looking for Flor de Caña extra dry. They were out, so I got Bacardi.
What are you gonna
She
do?
settled, basically.
She
is
settled.
what she's saying.
We'll never be sponsored by Bacardi. Bacardi.
Bacardi,
we were?
a solid and affordable rum.
For when you're ready to go with your girls and settle. Bacardi.
For when you don't really care if it tastes that good. Bacardi. So next up, the thing that's very different from mini daiquiris is that we have a half an ounce of tawny port wine, which adds a little bit of sweetness.
Getting fancier as we go.
We'll wait till you see the homemade demerara sugar simple syrup.
Okay, wait, quickly.
What was that word?
Yeah. I'm lost in tawny. Tawny, wait.
So many
Using a
colors.
lot of big words today.
Wait, is that like a place? Like the Tawny Sea?
No, tawny is, it's a port, it tends to be sweeter, it's aged a little longer. It is, a little sweeter than a dry port. It is not, I think it's aged longer than a ruby port.
Well, Reddit, prove her wrong if she's wrong.
Reddit fight.
Apparently you're really good at that.
Go off on me.
This is what I hear happens on Reddit. People fight about port wine.
So demerara sugar is a darker, more robust, more, I don't know, natural sugar. It's very pleasant.
So you smelled that, you just smelled that.
I'm smelling this.
It doesn't really smell like much of anything. Sugar's pretty,
It doesn't.
yeah.
We should have a montage of us smelling.
Just one up.
I failed. The one thing I smell, it doesn't smell.
Now,
really?
the smelliest thing of all these, which is people like to go off on it, people like to dare each other to do shots of it, because it's pretty intense, is Fernet Branca. Everybody loves them.
So college. Me and my friends daring each other to do Fernet Branca.
If you're in on the cocktail scene and then you drink Fernet Branca, it's a Italian digestif. It is very minty and very medicinal.
Tea. A mint daiquiri.
You're not gonna like it,
Yes, I am. Oh, the smell? Okay, I won't smell it.
but
I
it
will.
mixes brilliantly.
Oh, you can even.
It smells like mouthwash.
It's
like
very
Listerine.
minty. That's why you use very small parts of Fernet.
Oh, okay.
And then you put it all in your shaker, which has some cubes in it, and shake it good. Because there's simple syrup and juice in there, and it's really hard to incorporate all those, so you have to get an extra good shake.
Okay, so go to town. Just
Okay. First, I'm going to strain this into a pitcher to make it easier to pour into those, because we want to strain out any excess pulp or ice chips in there, so we get a perfectly smooth, delicious daiquiri. There, we are now double strained. Boop, boop.
I'm getting like that nervous feeling like before our first date.
Ooh, why?
Because I'm like so intrigued by this and I don't know how it's gonna turn out.
Oh!
Now, you guys, I want to say I chose, Leandra's a Texan. We bond over things like queso. So naturally, you had to get the biggest glass.
Hell
of
yeah!
all
Hell yeah!
for a Texas-sized daiquiri.
Because
Oh,
everything's
cool.
bigger in Texas.
Oh my God,
in case
that's
you
great.
didn't catch that.
All right, are you guys ready for the Dunham Daiquiri?
Oh my god, I'm so excited!
Cheers! Cheers, cheers, cheers. I missed you. Okay.
Wow, that's delicious.
This is awesome.
And so strong. Which is awesome. That's just how I like it.
Your drinks are always so strong. I have one and I'm like,
This one's less strong because at least there's a lot of juice and sugar.
I like it because it's like, I didn't think it was going to be fruity.
I think it's time for our final show this season, Final Thoughts.
It's very exciting.
Bye.
Toodles.
Final thoughts.
final.
I'm just like, go girls. Go girls. Go girls.
I'm so pleased with what Lena Dunham has done this season. And you are the Ernest Hemingway of our time.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Now, for the season finale, is a dance party!
You've had a date, you've had it hard, but then the song comes on and you're like, butterflies and candy, that's the sin. The beat feels good, it's as if you aren't driving an 88 Tercel. Hey! Then this pre-chorus makes you feel like your mom was never mean to you.